Hey guys, Ryan and Elena back here at Ground Control. We're working from half guard with the underhook. We went over a couple of sweeps in previous videos, and now we're gonna look at attacking the back from the half guard position. So I'm gonna start down. So I have my half guard established, and now I also have my underhook. Now, me personally, this is my variation. There's obviously several different ways that we can take the back from here. Me personally, I do mine off of the first steps that I would do to execute the knee block sweep. So I'm gonna take my feet towards the inside, scraping across, and then that way I'm able to establish my base. I'm gonna lift my hips, and now I'm up towards my knee. Those that didn't see the breakdown of the details of that, stop skipping ahead. Go back and watch the previous videos. But we're gonna work our way up towards the base. Now, in this case, the person's still giving us like a little bit of resistance and maintaining good position. So maybe it's tough for me to come across and attack the knee block, or maybe I need to take the back. There's gonna be situations you need a submission or you need more points than just two if it's a competition. So what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna take my underhook from the hip and I let it come up towards the shoulder. So as I do that, I also rotate my hand. So I like to have the back of my hand wedged over top of the far shoulder, and my hips also raise on the other side. What that does is it kind of removes this clamp or starts stretching the arm out onto the other side. So my hips come up, I'm starting to lengthen my body. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my hip that's closest towards hers, almost like I'm throwing a punch, looking over my opposite shoulder hard and really shucking my shoulder that is now the underhook. So I'm gonna look away, shucking that arm off, and now I have a clear path towards the back. From here, my arm can drag back, and I'm gonna look to take my post and come right to my seatbelt position, still maintaining a good base. This will help a lot also if we're off of this knee once we go to attack. I'm keeping it down so Elena doesn't have to carry all my weight for right now, but in real time, once I attack, I want this knee off of the mat, and now I drive up my toes to break her down, and then I put my top hook back in. From here, whatever it is that you guys want to go towards for your finish, perfectly fine. Any of the back finishes that you guys like to do will work from this position. I do want to show that arm position from a different angle. So as we work our way up, and now my hand, I don't just throw it. I actually don't even lose contact. I drag it, let it slide up the back, and now I rotate. As I slide it up to rotate, I'm gonna lengthen my body, look hard over my far shoulder, and drive my hip into my partner's hip to clear that arm off. It's gonna work almost like a shuck motion. So we'll show the whole thing again. And remember, from here, we're starting the same way that we would enter into our knee block. We're just taking a detour if it's not there, or we prefer to go in the other direction. So as I work my way up, I have a good base. I'm gonna come up towards the shoulder, look away hard, lengthen my body, shucking the arm off. And then now I slide back down towards a good seatbelt position. If for whatever reason we have trouble breaking this base, sometimes people are really strong from the turtle position, and I feel like if I start sliding off towards the side, I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna make sure that my foot is inverted. So the foot that's in, I'm gonna invert so that my heel is pointed towards the ceiling. That'll allow me to come up and take the back. So as we come up towards this position and I look to shuck off, if I can't pull her laterally out towards the side, I'm gonna look to step over and take the back. Now I don't just throw the leg over, because a lot of times my hips will be high when that happens. Instead, I make sure my foot's inverted. Me normally, at my age, I release my choke hand and I post onto the mat. Now my hips lift, and as it comes over, the first thing I do is I slide my hips back and pinch my knees. From here, I start attacking posts, breaking out underneath. Then we're looking to attack the back. And that's a back take variation from the half guard position.